Welcome back to another segment of Proactive Interactions. I'm your host, Jim Lowe. Glad to have you here. And over the last few weeks, the reaction we've had to the segments we've been doing has been off the chart. We're getting tons of emails that simply are saying, hey, I'm trying out what you're telling me. It's working. It's making a difference for me. Thank you. And that's been really great. But many of you have responded with messages that say something like this. Can you help me get over the fear or get over just being apprehensive about communicating with others? Or I have a conversation with someone, it goes well, but about the time they're going to leave, I just can't make myself ask for their contact information. Or another example is individuals that go to networking events. You and I have done it all the time, right? We go there, and if you go by yourself, it changes the dynamics a little bit, right? You might feel like you're kind of fumbling through talking with people. You're not really sure how to engage. You're not really sure or comfortable with what information to get. Whatever it is, we've all done it. And the issue is that many times we forget about what's really important in networking. Let me explain it this way. Many people feel like when they network with another individual, they're looking for someone that they can develop a win-win relationship with, where there's reciprocal things going on between the two of you, where they share leads or client information with you, you do the same, and hopefully you help each other build a business or do something professionally or whatever it might be. The challenge with that approach is that, number one, it just simply doesn't work. We could go on for hours talking about this, but the real aspect here is that the more you focus on networking based on what you can get from another person, the less effective networking will be for you. And I can't begin to stress that enough. And in this holiday season of Christmas and everything else, it's probably a good thing to be able to hit this week and really talk about that networking is about what you can do for others. Now, I want to challenge you with this segment this week to tell you that if you go to a networking event or you're with someone one-on-one and you're engaging in the conversation, that if you simply tell yourself in your mind, I'm not here for me. It's not about me. It's not about me. It's not about me. It's about them. What can I do to help that person? What can I do to help that person? If you use that mentality, that methodology, you will entirely change everything you do in networking. You'll entirely change your approach. You'll entirely be more comfortable with what you're doing and how you're doing it. So I urge you in this time of the year, and use it all year long, 365 days a year, 365 nights a year, you name it, anywhere you are where you're engaging with others and growing your relationships, please focus on what you can do for the other person. If you do that, that will entirely change how you operate, what you do, why you do it, and you'll become much more productive over time in the relationships that you build. Remember, don't focus on you, focus on the other person. All right? This is Jim from Proactive Interactions. We teach people to engage, network, and grow relationships. You can reach out to us at proactiveinteractions with an S at yahoo.com. Again, that's proactiveinteractions at yahoo.com. Send us an email. We'll respond. We'll get back to you. We'll help you in any way we can. And remember, that's what all these segments are about. Week in and week out, we want to help others. We want somehow or another to change the way you operate and hopefully give you something to really develop what you're doing professionally. That's what we're about. Reach out to us. Talk to us. Give us feedback here on YouTube. Whatever works for you, communicate with us. Let us know your questions. Let us know what you'd like to know about. And who knows, your question may show up on a segment as well coming soon.